Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. Do you ever just look out at the sky and wonder where your wyvern flying minigame has gone to? Like honestly, where's it gone? What's going on with it? Where did it go? I guess Ivy's not like feeling well or something? I mean, she's actually standing in the square shopping. I'm just really not sure why there's no wyvern flying minigame, but there wasn't one this month. There might be one if we advance time, but on top of that, we have to do a bunch of stuff in the thumbnails. So let's start by running over here, talking to Hortensia, grabbing what's in the well, chucking more things in the well, and then maybe we'll discuss some things with her new character. Hortensia. Part of me would be glad to see the inside of Elusia Castle regardless of the circumstances. Okay. What have you got for me? I mean, there are things I don't really need there, which is great. I can sell them. Okay. Don't click to Fell's analog. It's like a call of the void there. Every time I see it, I'm like, you could do it though. You could just click there and then you're in it. We could just get rid of that. There we go. Perfect. Let's go with this. Confirm. Send it. Right. So now we've done the very start of this, I think it's time for us to discuss some things with new characters and returning emblem rings. Now this is going to be very interesting. So, let's start with new characters. We have Saphir. She is obviously the replacement to Rosado if we get rid of Rosado, right? Realistically, she cannot replace anyone. Maybe Kagetsu. They're both backup units currently, so maybe she replaces Kagetsu. Beyond that, there's nobody else in our team that she like remotely competes with. So, now we set up the basis. She's in the warrior class. Is warrior the upgraded class? I think so, right? It should be. Just double checking. It's warrior sound. Yeah, warrior's the upgraded class. Okay, so she's in the warrior class. Let's make sure that we've equipped her with, or maybe, can we just unequip this? Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Rosado, let me unequip your silver axe here. I just want to see what their stats are with no messing. So yours are 17-8, 2019. 17-8, 2019. So right off the bat, Saphir actually starts with much higher strength. Now that could be due to class, but 24-2, so it's much less magic. 23 more dex, 19 speed, which is equal on both, although Rosado is currently working with a +1 from the bond ring. Actually, yeah, let's take the ring off of Rosado as well. Okay. Yeah, take Saber off. So, back to wherever we were. Yeah, back to the inventory. So, that is 23, 19, 19. 19, 18, 22. So our defense is slightly lower, but makes sense because Rosado is currently in an armored class. And then 8, 8 versus 9, 15. 15 is pretty big, right? Like, that's pretty good. Is that not 15 Avil? Might be wrong. I always forget what it does. But anyway, essentially, Saphir's stats are just straight up better than Rosado's. Okay. What about Will to Win? If unit's HP is 50% or less at the start of combat, grants hit/Avil +20 during combat. That's pretty good. Okay, Rosado. If foe is male, inflicts Avil -20 on that foe during combat. This is actually just this is a better version of it, right? I mean, not in term, like they were slightly different because of how it's triggered. This is if male, and then this is if 50% or less, but if you think about it, 20 hit is effectively -20 Avo, right? On the other side of it. They're effectively equal. But the fact that you also gain Avo is like an advantage there. Okay. I think Saphir could be better than Rosado. Now we've worked that out. What we have, and this is for Rosado with some extra buffs as well. So actually their build is equal with Rosado having a +4 to build. Now I suspect that's also because, yeah, she's 5 levels higher level than Rosado, which is probably a lot of the difference. Okay. Just as a thought, if we made her the same class that Rosado is currently in, which is what? Great Knight. Okay, so if we made you Great Knight, probably can't do it right now because I'm missing prerequisites, but let's just see. Great Knight. The stats are higher, right? They're just straight up, like, they're even higher than they are now. Okay, so effectively, Saphir is better than Rosado. That's what I'm getting at. Like, even if we want to just straight up recreate Rosado in Saphir, Saphir is better. Okay. Now the question becomes, what do we want to do with Saphir? So, I don't know. I'm a little bit torn. Right, now we know we're getting rid of Rosado, we can do a lot of thinking here, but what do we need in our team? What was a problem in the last combat? I don't know, we kind of had a front line. I guess having another person who could help be a backup is good, potentially. Like, in the warrior class, can we give her a longbow? Just have a look. Obviously not his longbow, but it is a C rank thing. Okay, so longbow is C rank, so we could potentially set her up with the longbow at the back. Adds in another attack for chain attacks, and can then use an axe if people get closer. This might be our plan with her. Maybe we leave her in her current class. She felt a little bit weak, but I don't know. Maybe that's just because we weren't really using her. We were a little uncertain. The other options are we lean into something, like we either go something like Bow Knight and say, actually, we're going to make your bow use even better. We're going to give you a horse and we're going to send you off to do this, which would get a ton of hit. I don't think she really needs this much hit. I don't think hit's that big an issue. At least not anymore. Make her a general, which would make her into an armored class, which would at least fix my problem with thinking that she's armored by making her armored. It could be okay. I don't think we really need it though. I don't think we really need Paladin either. But Paladin would be better than Jizin right now, potentially, if we don't use the warrior stuff. Can I buy a longbow? That's the next question. If I can buy a longbow, I think we keep her warrior class and we put her in with the longbow. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I definitely think that that's something we can do. It was a suggestion for Panette, actually, when we were looking at Panette stuff, so...
Well, hey there!
It makes sense to do this now. Let's see. I don't know why I'm going down to her, like I'm going to buy it on her, or buy it now. Yeah, so we can buy a longbow for 2,000. We have enough with what we earned. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Yeah, I think buy her a longbow. Have her be chain attacking. Worst comes to the worst, she adds 10% of the enemy's HP as damage. It's not bad. Not bad. Just kind of running back over here for stuff later. But that is... Yeah, I think that's a good start. You know what? Actually, I'm going to run this way, and I'm going to change the music. But I think Saphir is going to join the team. Obviously, as like one of the backup members, but that's okay. Now, how about Dinner in Elusia? That's kind of the right speed, especially as we are now in Elusia as well. Right. So, now we've done that, I'm just going to give Saphir the ring, and then we can talk about rings. Let's give you Saber for right this second. Now, what do I mean talk about rings? Well, what I mean is we have Roy and we have Micaiah back again. Okay. So what does Roy do? Roy. Holdout. If unit has 30 HP or more at the start of combat, unit always survives combat with at least 1 HP. You can move forward and attack. Effectively, it gives you 1 extra movement. It's a little bit weirdly phrased / used, but you get 1 extra movement as long as you're moving towards an enemy and you attack them. That's effectively what that does. You can gain additional levels, they're just a stat increase. And then you've got the fire move. What else does Roy do? Let's have a look at some other stuff. So Roy adds strength as a base. It's not a bad stat to put on people. Holdout can go to 20% or more. Holdout would be an interesting thing to buy for some units. Yeah, I don't know. Holdouts is a very useful one if you think the unit's going to be in the front line and you have nothing else for them to buy. Like, it's really not that bad. You can just sit them at the front and have them be tanky. Sword power would be useful if we weren't such an Avo-based build as well. Okay. So there's Roy. And then Micaiah. Cleric, you can use staffs. Grants additional staff range and area of effect. And used to restore full HP to all allies. I never actually used this really, but like, this is pretty good. Yeah, what else does she get? Let's just look at this here. When you heal a unit, you also heal. You get Shine as a thing. I think I know who I'm giving this to. Grants immunity to silence. Yeah, and then you get Nosferatu. Honestly, I think oh wait, did I just read that right? Staff Mastery allows you to heal more? Oh, wonderful. I think Micaiah has an obvious choice here. That Micaiah is, well actually it's two choices I guess. I was thinking Hortensia was the obvious choice, because then you've got the additional range stacking on Hortensia, right? So if you look at Micaiah and Hortensia, you've got staff range +5, she already has +1, so effectively it's a +6. Area of effect on that is great. Like, this would be great for Hortensia as she's full healer. The other option is someone like Jean. Do you get any benefits from this? You do get type augments. So 20% to HP healed by staffs, and also cures status on Great Sacrifice. Oh. Oh, now that is good. That's actually really, really good. Okay. But there is another person who I just thought of. What about Seedall? Because Seedall, currently, we don't think he's amazing, because all he does is use his dance. By that I mean, like, he's good, but he can't heal, he can't do anything, he can only dance. That's all he brings to the table. But if we gave Seedall Micaiah, suddenly, Seedall is able to do, like, he's able to do his key stuff, he's able to dance, he's able to heal, and he can heal everybody in every status, and this augment gives him additional healing from the staffs, which makes up for the fact that he has absolutely zero magic growth. Like, this would actually work so well on him. We can only do staffs up to level C, but like, that's okay. I think this would be, now that I've thought about it, this is the obvious choice. Yeah, because this cleric thing just makes up for his deficiency, right? His inability to be able to like use staffs actually makes him worse. This legitimately makes him, like, let's say he was A tier before, right? This makes him S tier. This moves him to a new level.
Micaiah!
Here I go!
This is obvious. Okay. Do we want to do bond effects with them? I guess we probably want to put them up to level 10. Yeah. Nothing else really matters too much here. The resistance is nice as well. But yeah. Does healing light. Yeah, also heals him. Cool. Cool. So, Seedall was an obvious choice. Next, Roy. Now, Roy, I'm not so certain about. So what does Roy gives strength is his one, right? Yeah, HP, strength, and res. And at level 10, he's going to be given +3 strength currently. Okay. So, let's just go through the list and work out who it's not going to be. It's not going to be Jean. It's not going to be Hortensia. It's not going to be Ivy. Kagetsu? Saphir? I guess it's Kagetsu, Saphir, or the Divine Dragon. Right? Those are the three options that we've got remaining. Panette has had a whole build based around her running and being Sigurd, right? Like, her whole... We've changed everything about her character to make that work. So it's not going to be her. Zephyr, it could be. It's not going to be Pandreo, because Pandreo was performing to an extraordinary level. It just doesn't fit. It could be Marin, in theory. Marin's still pretty good though, with the steel blade, works really well with the twins. Cavalry means it does extra damage. I think she's pretty much set. Alchrist? Alchrist is interesting. No, he's getting 5 decks from the ring. Yeah, which makes his Luna so much better, so it can't be Alchrist. It could be Louis, on the assumption that we gave Ike to somebody else. Now, that would mean that Louis would lose his defense buff, so he would be less tanky, which doesn't fill me with joy. However, although he would be less tanky, it would allow Wrath to be onto a damage dealer. It would mean that Louis might end up being a more effective tank because people might actually attack him because he would be possible to attack him, so he could get more attacks back. And on Roy, what does Rise Above do? Gives you even more max HP when you use it, so he would be very, very tanky still when he uses his thing. You can use Blazing Lion while standing at the front. It's there. There's something with this. The only thing is, right, Ike and Louis is so good in terms of having like just an unkillable tank. It could work. And then we have the Divine Dragon. So, if we went Divine Dragon as Roy, what do we lose? We lose Dex, Speed, okay, and Res, but we would gain HP, Strength. Okay, potentially okay. Gain a lot of Strength. It would also lose our ability to shoot with like arrows from a long range, do copies, but we could put that on someone else. Gents, advantage versus lances, disadvantage versus axes, and then what's the next one? Good against dragons. Okay. Potentially that could be good. Rise Above as well gets us even better stats. Holdout is really nice. Oh yeah, that's the other thing with Louis. Holdout on Louis would give Louis tankiness in that way. So Holdout would actually make him extremely tanky, because they would have to actually, rip through his health bar, like with multiple units. And then we could heal him back up. It is a big one to move it though. It also gives res as well. Only 1 right now. It might give a few more when it's finished. Like, how much does Lynn give? Because Lynn was giving 1 there. Lynn currently gives 3 res there. The reason I'm just checking is because I'm assuming that, like, it'll be a similar thing there. So it might give 3 res. That's not terrible. Yeah. I kind of like it. It would give the question of who Ike goes to. But we could put Ike on, like, Saphir, potentially. So we could put Ike here. That could work. It would make Saphir very tanky, which would at least fit with my view of what Saphir should be. Potentially that would work. And Saphir gets bonuses when units lower on HP, and Wrath triggers when she's lower on HP. Yeah, potentially good. And then the other option would be Kagetsu, who is also a backup unit. Anyone else even in consideration for Ike? I guess the only other one in consideration for Ike would be someone like Marin, maybe? Marin's really good right now, but potentially could be okay with Ike. Potentially Goldmary, but Goldmary I feel like is performing very well. I don't know. I'm tempted. I'm just like going between people. What about Ike on the Divine Dragon? So it would take even less damage. +1 damage per hit taken. That's not really that beneficial, but interesting. So you could Great Aether with Sword and Axe. Means you could use Liberation potentially or whatever. It would give us a ton of defense. It would basically be pivoting from Avo tanking to actually tanking. And then who would Lyn go on then? Well, Lyn would have to go on... I guess Saphir would take Lyn. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting all worked up into, like, circles here. If it could all be as easy as the Seadoll situation. Also, while I'm here... Oh, I need to go to the inventory menu. Let's unequip everything off of Rosado while I'm here. There we go. I can't... You know what? Let's do it. Because Louis with Ike has been underperforming due to not being actually attacked in combat. I mean, obviously he's really good, but I think we can do better. And if it fails, we'll just switch everything back, which might be what we do. It might be by the end of the episode. Right. So you're going to get Ike.
Ike! Leave it to me.
Cool. So both of them need some level ups there. That's my plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but that's my plan. Anyway, let's do something that's got a little bit of action behind it. And what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is, we got a new level of this.
So.
Yeah, I'm here for strength training.
Very nice.
We're gonna do...
What'll it be? I think you can handle this.
3 expert push-ups. Iron muscle difficulty has been added. This difficulty is intended for trying to beat your prior records. You will not earn rewards or stat increases.
How hard do you want to go?
Wait. So this just gives... This gives you nothing. Okay, so I guess I'll go with expert then. Let's go. Apparently this might give us better rewards. The expert, from what I've heard.
Perfect. Keep it up.
Oh, no. I can't mess up the start.
Looking good.
There we go. I'm still not actually sure where you have to press the A button. I think it's in the yellow, but like it's a little bit earlier than I think. I think it might be due to lag between, like...
Nice!
Because I play this in a preview window through OBS, which is my recording software.
Looking good!
I think there's a little bit of lag, so where I actually have to press the A button is not necessarily where you would press it if you were playing it on a TV.
Looking good!
But I appear to have this one down. Now it's faster.
Keep it up!
Okay, there we go.
You've got this!
There we go. There we go.
Nice!
Oh, this is so quick.
Keep it up!
There we go.
Nice! Keep it up!
That's so quick again.
Nice!
I'm fully focused on hitting it.
Keep it up!
Okay, I don't think we got an S.
Great job!
We got S+.
I'm so proud.
Never mind. Like, +3 strength. Oh,
Let's
so
do this again
get a higher
sometime.
reward. Okay. Well, from now on, that'll be off camera, but you know, now you've seen it. It is possible. Right. Let's head over here. We got some people to speak to here. How about we speak to Ivy and say, hey, why are you not in like doing the Wyvern stuff this month?
Yes.
I cannot stand the thought of my people suffering. You should hurry to Elusia Castle. Yeah, but where's Wyvern riding? I mean, not that I like particularly enjoy Wyvern riding, but where is it?
Quite.
The spectacle at Give Report was disturbing even to me. I am concerned for Princess Ivy. I do wonder whether that's deliberately meant to be like a pun or something, because it's Give Report. But I don't know. I can't like really see where the pun comes in, like unless it's a reference to something. I do keep seeing it and going, yeah, that is quite clearly just someone saying give report. So, I don't know. Instead of give report. I just realized I said the same thing twice. Anyway, hello. Didn't realize it'd be a floating island. You'd say I'm not exactly fond of heights. I suppose that would be disconcerting. Right. Reference page on Saphir. Okay, so she should be there. Initial class warrior, birthday January 17th. Basic info, member of the Brodian Castle Guard, went to give report alone to join the Divine Dragon's army and inform them that Brodia Castle was secure. Okay. I still have questions about, like, why she decided to leave the place that was secure to tell people it was secure, but whatever. Hello.
Hello.
I shudder to think what has become of Eleusia since I left. It was already in such a state. I'm fully realizing she's meaning because, you know, she's left has made it worse. Which is kind of funny. Hello. Eleusia has become to feel like home to me. To see what's become of it fills me with heartache. Okay. I think that's everybody we need to speak to. So, what's the next step? The next step is... I guess actually I didn't do this last time. I didn't check whether we have a new rod. I don't think we do, but... Oh,
Hey
hello.
there.
Yeah.
Well then.
Okay, I kind of forgot Anna was in the game, I'll be honest. Yeah, so there's
Feel free to
there is
come
no
again.
no new rods, that's fine. So our next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get some of these done. So let's see, Lapis Boucheron. Double check we don't have a rank in that already. Definitely don't. Okay, let's go. Wonderful. The one we're doing next is Fragado Etier. Or we were doing Fragado Etier. Do we want to continue that one? To be honest, I'm more interested in Etier Goldmary. I think that one was more interesting. So we'll go with that one for just now. We might go back to Fragado Etier. I do still want to do all of the all of the rulers, but you know, do this one first. I've lost Goldmary. There she is, 4th on the list. Let's go. Followed by a new conversation unlocked. Wonderful. Right. Let's head over here. And I guess we'll start with some conversations. Yeah. Let's do us and Louis. It's our B-level support.
Hi, Louis.
Ah, greetings, Divine One.
Are you doing your people-watching thing again? I can leave if I'm interrupting.
Oh, you weren't interrupting anything. I was thinking about my family. I left 3 younger brothers behind back in my hometown.
So you're the oldest?
Yes, I am the oldest of us 4.
Wow. It must have been tough being the big brother.
I suppose so, from a certain point of view. Our mother passed away before her time, so it was up to me to raise them. But I loved them nonetheless. We all muddled through together somehow.
Maybe taking care of them is how you got to be such a good retainer.
You know, you may be right. It takes quite a bit to ruffle me, as it were. And now that I consider it, growing up in that way may have given rise to my little hobby.
How so?
Spending one's youth in an all-male household gives one a rather narrow view of the world.
I guess. Do your kid brothers do it too?
They do not.
That kind of pokes a hole in your theory then. I think it might just be you, Louis.
The mystery deepens.
All right. Well, we have a new page on Louis in the Ally Notebook. I shudder to think what it's going to say. Let me just check. Yeah, so it's this page. Hobbies. People watching. Talents. Meddling. Tea. Background. A commoner from a grape-growing village in Firene. Despite his origins, he became a royal knight in order to provide for his 3 younger brothers. And there's the portrait. Cool. Right. Next. We are looking for... You know, we'll leave Boucheron Lapis, because that one's done. We'll do Goldberry Etier, because that's the one that we need to get off the list, so we can do the eating.
Hey! You Illusian weirdo! We gotta talk.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. Who are we talking about?
You heard me just fine. What possessed you to spend 3 hours before battle polishing silverware?
I don't see how that's any of your business. But since we're asking questions, indulge me. What's the point of your excessive exercise?
What kind of question is that? We're at war. Silverware doesn't keep you alive in battle. Muscle does.
I'm sorry, what?
Do you think your perfectly folded clothes are going to help you put a dent in the corrupted?
Excuse me, what? What?
Just completely unable to comprehend.
Quit it with the whats!
Are you actually implying that I'm not in condition to survive a battle? If that's what you think, I'm going to have to ask you to get out of my face.
What did you say?
You are looking at the very picture of elegance and grace. My condition defines pristine. I'm sorry if all your pointless sweating has drained away your aesthetic taste.
Ugh! What's wrong with you?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Oh, wow. This just keeps escalating. I love it. Right. Let's...
Indeed.
Okay. Let's go for... where are we? It's... Goldberry, who is at the top of the list, of course, and Etier, who is at the bottom. There we go. Okay, nothing. Okay, so we need to reset time to do that one. Right. Time for us to go to the arena. We have a lot to do in the arena, so we better get started. I also can't remember, I was trying to think whether holdout is something that you get all the time, or whether you just get holdout when you're synced. I was just thinking for emblem stuff with Louis. Because I was thinking, Louis and not Ike, although they are close to 20, I should probably just do that one so we see the conversation. But Louis and Roy, I was wondering whether you get this holdout all the time. I think you do. I think this one's always active, even when you're not synced. I think Rise Above and Down are sync only. I think holdout is like all the time, which is pretty good, if it is. Yeah. Let's get these guys to level 5.
I shall serve as your opponent today.
I'm Roy. I'll be your opponent.
Did I win? How satisfying. Do you know what I noticed, Roy? Both our names are vowels, bookended by consonants.
What?
Huh. So they are. Well, that aside, shall we get back to saving the world?
What? Okay, well, I mean, he's not wrong, but still. What? Alright, well, I guess keep going through those levels.
I've been observing the way you fight.
I am Roy. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, Roy still can't hurt him.
Didn't win. How satisfying.
What are you going to talk about next, Louis?
Are those grapes? They smell delicious.
My hometown is famous for them. They're not just tasty, but healthy as well. A perfect plant.
Alright. Just completely random conversations with Louis and Roy. Okay. Next one we're doing is Saphir and Ike. Let's get up to rank 5 with them.
Saphir, Knight of Rhodia.
I'm Ike, a mercenary.
Oh no, it's the opposite. Ike is destroying her.
You sizing me up or something?
No need to put your guard up. I just thought we might be alike.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that one. Why don't we have another conversation between Saphir and Ike? We'll go up to rank 10. Oliver Bond fragment.
I was a mercenary, you know. I'm used to this sort of thing.
I'm Ike. You've got no need to hold back.
Well, Ike won again.
So your father's the one who taught you to handle a sword.
Best gift he ever gave me. A true master of his techniques would be near unstoppable.
Okay. So now Irvin has been unlocked. Now the question is how much further we go with them. I would like to go further. The problem is it is costing us a lot of bond fragments. I guess at very least to Ragnell. Do we need to go beyond Ragnell? Not really. I think beyond Ragnell... but Resolve is really good. I think actually I do need to go all the way. Okay. Well, all the way minus rank 20.
Saphir, Knight of Rhodia.
I'm Ike, a mercenary.
Still beaten. We could make it so she has a better chance, but I'm not really that worried about it. Cool. And I'm going to go to rank 19. And then we're going to be almost completely out of bond fragments. However, we haven't done our... we haven't done our achievements for today,
Let's have
so
a
we
fair
might
contest.
make it back.
I'm Ike. You've got no need to hold back.
She still loses. It doesn't matter whether she wins or loses, so there's no point in actually, equipping her better. Cool. So now, if we have a look at her, should be able to see that she is very, very, very tanky. So, for context, Louis, 62 health, 34 defense. Saphir, 58 health, 24 defense. So it's still not like incredible defense numbers, but it's not Louis level. But given that she's a backup unit, that's pretty good. I mean, look at Getsu's a backup unit, and he's at 21, so it is better. Yeah, Getsu's stats overall are just better, but let's not worry about that. She is going to have Resolve Plus, so she's going to gain more as it goes on. So she'll be working with like 31-16 when she's below 75%, which is good. And Wrath will give her like a ton of extra crit, which will be great with axes. And she's going to get hit if she's below 50%, and, there's a lot of good stuff that's going on here. We're just need to let it play out. And then you should be able to survive whenever you get hit to 0 when you're above 20%, which is a lot of the time. Yeah, you're going to be good. If I keep saying it, I'll convince myself. Logically, I'm like, this works. In my heart, I'm like, does it though? Oh, right, yes. I forgot. It is time for you to become a divine dragon. Again. There's no reason to switch his class whatsoever. I mean, although engage meter being shortened doesn't actually matter, now that I think about it. Yeah, I guess that engage meter being shortened doesn't matter. So we could make you better with swords. It would give you more ammo. Lower your strength, which wouldn't be ideal, but we could do that. We could make you a bow knight. General. I don't know, like there's a world where we could do something like this. Make you a paladin, something. It feels thematically like we should just keep you as a divine dragon, but like, There's a world where we could switch class. Other class. Have we got any other classes that are special? Probably not. No, not really. I think I just leave you in a Divine Dragon class, but it does feel like we could potentially switch. You're still a Divine Dragon. Okay. It's effectively just a monetary cost to do that, because it's the cost of the second seal. I bought way too many Master Seals at the start of the game. Like, way too many. We're not going to use nearly that many. Seeing if anyone else is close. A couple 18s, but they'll survive one more combat before we upgrade them. Yeah, I think that's fine. Right. I can, in theory, change his class now. No real reason to do it, but I could. I think I can loop at 40 for him, so I think he's happy to go. Right. Now we've done that, let's go into standard training. I assume we don't get like the XP of a level 1. We get XP of like whatever it is, like level 30 that we actually are in the background, but anyway. Let's do a Zelkov training. I'll get him to 25, I think.
I am Zelkov, retainer to Princess Ivy.
I'm Citrine, a royal soldier of Brodia. Oh my, I'm still so weak.
You are fortunate this was merely a training exercise.
There's level 25. Nice. Learned pass. Oh wait, you got a classical and a conversation? I didn't realize he was one of the classical. What does pass do? Does that let him move past units? Yeah, foes do not block this unit's movement. Wonderful. That's really quite good. Right. I was also then in my head, I was thinking, what if Zelkov used Ike? Use pass to walk past all the enemy units, use Great Aether, and then just sit there doing all that? Makes no sense at all, because obviously, like, you would lose all your Avo. But in my head, I was like, there's a world where that works. Okay, anyone close to a level? None of them. Okay. I think Jean's actually close to a level. Yeah, Jean's closest. Let's do some Jean training. It's been a while since he went to the training field.
I'm, Jean. Should I really be here?
This should be a picturesque match.
Oh dear.
Yep, Jean.
This knight has met her match. I think I've grown up a little.
Hey, another conversation available. That's not bad. Right, do it again.
Let's try not to hurt each other, okay?
I am Zelkov. That is all you need to know.
A tough fight between them. I think that Zelkov's gonna win, but be closer than you think.
It's been an honor sparring with you.
Yeah, there was a potential for Jean to win. Anyway, let's level up. Hey, more luck, more defense. It's not a bad level. And support went up between them. Okay. So, now we've done that. We could potentially give skills to our new units and to some other units. We do have more skills available. But I don't think I'm quite there yet. I think I'm happy with where we are. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the room. We're going to do a sleep, which will reset who's at the cafe, which will be good. We might just end up cooking for different people anyway, but it'll reset who's at the cafe. And then, yeah, we'll see where we're at. Right, rest. Sounds like someone's coming in.
Hello, Divine One. Is this not a beautiful morning?
Amber?
I can't believe you're still sleeping. And after all that noise I made. My family members are so easy to wake up. What am I supposed to do now?
Oh, Forgato.
Ah, Divine One. Now that you're up, what do you say we grab breakfast?
Okay, then. So, we've had our Wake Up event. That must be our first one with Fogado, I would think. Yeah, Fogado. Yeah, it's C1. Okay, cool. Now we've done that, we're going to go back to the Somnail. Actually, wait, we're going to rest. Because if we're going back to the Somnail, we might as well make it nighttime. Because then we can do a whole bunch of other stuff. Well, I can do a whole bunch of other stuff once we're finished the episode, like the fortune telling. Really? Another cycle? Okay, well, let's do it. We were just on the exact wrong one to start with, I guess. There we go. It's night. It is now time for us to go back to the cafe. It says flying might be on. Okay. Okay. It might be that it just wasn't available during that segment because Ivy had to be somewhere else or something, or everybody available was in a different spot. I don't know. It claims it's available, though. Let's see if that's true. In a second, when it loads. Which is why we always try to avoid Somnail loads. Oh, flying's back. Okay, well, whatever. It's Panette again? Well, that was unexpected. Hello.
Indeed.
Well, oh, I think yeah, I don't think I did anything with the previous meal. You know what? Actually, with the previous meal, I think I can sell it. Yeah, I didn't chuck it down the well, so let's just sell it here.
Well, hey there.
Hey. Yeah, we should stop chucking them down the well. We did spawn, like, the fell, Xenolog, so... Oh, did we not get one last time? We didn't get one because it was a D. Yes,
Take care.
It was a D rank. Okay, that's fine. Right. Hello. Order meal? So if it's not between the two people who we're currently working on a support for, how about... Go... where are we? I'm looking for Diamant. Diamant should be here. I forget, it's the order it's in is the order they were last in your party. So it's like, should be very easy to find these people. They both like meatball and beans. We have pork, so that works. And then, you know what? Let's put a vegetable in that. And she's an expert on it. Perfect. That sounds good.
Very well. A moment, please. How's this supposed to go? Mix this with this? Then maybe... Oh!
That didn't sound
More than
good.
properly prepared, I dare say.
It tastes good. Nicely done.
It makes me want to work on my own cooking skills.
It's delicious. Incredibly delicious.
Chefs are so wonderful, they should all be cherished. Hey, all units gain strength, speed, defense, and res.
Please, do take this for later.
Oh, and some leftovers. Nice. Okay. So now we've done that. Let's work out if we've got anything else that needs to be done. I don't think so. I think that's everything. There is more to collect down at down at our dog's little house or pedestal. But what I think it's time for is the remaining supports we have. So let's start with Jean and Chloe. I think last time Jean was offering Chloe medicine for the foul food she was eating. Let's see how it goes.
Hey, Jean, would these herbs be useful?
Definitely. You have a good eye for this, Chloe. I can use those to relieve fevers.
Oh, that's good, because I see a lot more growing just over there.
Thanks for your help. Go ahead and pick a few more than usual. It's been really nice having you out here with me.
Well, your medicine has been a big help for all of us, so I'm happy to return the favor.
Still, it's very kind of you. Just be careful, okay? This part of the forest can get pretty dark in places.
Huh, you're right. This is just the kind of forest that feels like it could be... haunted.
Haunted?
Are you scared of ghosts, John?
No, the idea of ghosts doesn't frighten me.
Most children would say that just to sound brave, but you mean it, don't you?
A ghost can't really do anything to you. No, what's much scarier to me is illness and injury. Things that could actually end someone's life.
Good point. In that case, we should gather more herbs so we can be better prepared for those things.
Right. Many illnesses and injuries are highly treatable if you know what to do. You don't mind staying out with me a little longer, do you, Chloe?
Of course not.
Alright then. Well, it moved on from the awkward conversations to just being friends. Next up we have Zelkov and Citrine, a rare appearance for Citrine after leaving the party.
Done. It's done. Curses, what do I do now? How do I go on living?
Is something wrong, Zelkov? I can lend an ear if you wish to discuss whatever it is.
That is very kind of you, but I doubt you would truly understand.
Try me.
One of my pursuits has come to an end.
Oh, you're broken up over a hobby? I assumed it was something more serious.
The word hobby is insufficient to describe what is absolutely paramount to me.
I see. Apologies. Please, go on.
I had been nurturing a young bird.
Oh.
Her parents had abandoned her. She had not yet learned to fly. I took it upon myself to care for her. In doing so, I became something of a foster parent.
Aw, how adorable.
No, remember how we started this conversation.
It is done now. She has gone.
She escaped?
She has left the nest, taken her rightful place among the clouds.
Oh, that's better than I thought it was.
Pardon me, but isn't that a good thing?
Yes, it was my intention from the start. Indeed, as an instructor, I am proud to see her fly away all on her own. But as a father, I am consumed by loss. Do you understand my problem now, Citrine? Do you have a solution for me?
I could purchase a similar-looking bird for you to care for, or hire a search party.
No, that won't do.
In that case, there likely isn't much I can do.
I understand. In that case, I will take up no more of your time. This will be my burden to bear.
I'm sorry, Zelkov. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I do love that Citrine consistently is like, how can I use my money to solve this problem? In a lot of her ones, it's like, yes, I see you have a problem. I do have money, you know. Like, so, I don't know. It's consistent. Alright, last time Ivy was asking Louis why he was staring at her. So this is likely Louis weirdness. Ah.
What do you think, Princess Ivy? Does the sight of a pleasant gathering prompt any feelings?
Now they're staring at people together. I forgot, Louis also wants to make Ivy smile because he thinks that she would look nice if she smiles.
No, nothing.
How strange. I, for my part, find great comfort in their mundane joys and idle chatter.
It would seem that phenomenon is unique to you.
Hey, that's just what we were saying to Louis.
Oh? What a pity.
Was that the full extent of your plan? Did you actually pin all your hopes on this site inspiring me to chat?
No, I haven't quite given up. Though I don't as yet have any other ideas. Until I do, would you like a cup of tea? I'll put on a pot of the black tea blend I've been saving.
Tea does sound lovely, actually. Thank you.
Aha!
What? What is it?
I thought I detected the faintest hint of a smile just now.
Did you?
Can I take it then that you like black tea?
Yes. But if I happen to seem pleased, that was not the reason. I simply find your dedication to these efforts rather amusing.
There's nothing so amusing about it. A princess's joy is a radiant thing.
That's also interesting, given that we know from Celine and Alfred's one that Celine is like, everything is empty inside and this is just my outside appearance. And it's very interesting that Louis like, a princess's joy, or whatever he said. Yeah, princess's joy. And obviously she's been putting on this like act for her retainers and everyone else around. Interesting.
Was that another smile?
Oh, enough. You promised me tea. Let's have it.
As you wish, Princess Ivy.
And you kind of have the opposite with Ivy. You have someone who is outwardly, cold and unfeeling, but inwardly, full of hope and joy and all that sort of stuff. It's just interesting. Maybe I went too far with hope and joy, but you get what I'm meaning. Like, it's kind of an opposite of what's going on with Celine. Okay, Alchrist and Diamant.
Not good enough. I can't protect the kingdom like this.
Diamant, are you okay? You're drenched in sweat. What happened to you?
Alchrist, you're not supposed to see me like this. I'm fine, don't worry. I was just doing some focused training with a few of our mages.
I've never seen training wipe you out like this. You might have some kind of illness. We should get a doctor in here to check your...
I'm not ill. Alchrist, do you remember when you asked if I have any weaknesses? Now you know. This is my weakness.
Your weakness is training with mages? I don't understand.
As a boy, I made a careless mistake while handling magic. Had a serious injury for a while. Ever since then, I've been afraid of magic.
You? Afraid?
That's right. Now I work like this every day to overcome that fear and conquer my weakness. That's why training with these mages is so important.
I always thought you were flawless.
No one is flawless. I have to train like this every single day. Alchrist, you must not speak of this to anyone. Do you understand?
I won't tell a soul.
I should get back to it. I don't like to keep the mages waiting.
Diamant, you don't need to push yourself so hard.
We're Brodia's protectors. It's our duty to grow stronger in every way we can.
Oh.
Talking with you has settled my nerves a bit. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
But Diamant, he's afraid of something. My brother has a weakness. I can't believe it.
Okay. So this is advancing in the way that we thought it might. With Diamant being like, actually I do have weaknesses and things, he just puts on a brave face. While Alchrist, assuming, is going to have the... well, actually, although I think I'm awful and all that sort of stuff, his character growth is going to be... Oh, wait, yeah, I'm strong and good at these things. And then they can work together to overcome something. And now we have Lapis and Boucheron.
Time for my afternoon tea.
Hey, Boucheron. I made a ton of snacks. Here, I bet it'll go great with your tea.
Well, that was nice of you. Hang on, though. What is that?
A snack.
This is your snack? A weed?
Oh.
Yeah. I pulled weeds earlier and then cooked them up to give as treats. Doesn't everyone do that? Oh, come on. This isn't a universal thing either.
Afraid not.
Oh.
Lapis, be honest with me. Are you from a poor village?
Yeah, that would make these things make sense.
What makes you say that?
It was getting increasingly obvious.
Oh, no. That's no good. I don't want anyone to know. Especially not... him.
Him?
Alchrist?
Forget I said anything. Please just don't tell anyone about this.
It's okay, Lapis. I'm not making fun of you, or anyone else who came from poverty. If anything, I'm inspired by the creativity it instilled in you.
Now you're just lying to make me feel better.
No, really. I've tried the watered-down milk and the fill-up-on-smells trick for myself.
Huh? And what did you think?
They weren't bad. I feel like I got a window into a whole different world.
Really?
Really? So I'd love to try your snacks. Wow, this flavor is unbelievable. My life is now divided into the time before I tried this and the glorious time after.
You know what, Boucheron? You're a good guy. I mean that.
Ah, you're too kind. I'm just a guy who's all brawn and no brains.
If you're really interested, I could teach you some more customs from my village.
I'd love that. Hang on, though. Before that, we have to share your snack with the others. Hey, everyone! We've got a special treat today. Line up for snack time.
Thanks, Boucheron. That means a lot to me.
Okay. Yeah, Boucheron's a good person. It was the way he was like, yeah, she's uncomfortable, so let's do an action to show. Like, she wasn't believing that he was actually, you know, enjoying all of it, so let's do something to show it. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a good one, and that is the end of that episode. Thank you for watching. What we're going to do between episodes, I'm going to go do the flying, which is now available. Gonna go do, well, let me just check there's not a new difficulty. There isn't. Okay. Gonna go do the fortune teller over there, and going to basically set up our inventories. There's a lot of inventory management potentially, as we've just got a bunch of stuff off of Rosado, and Saphir has some axes that may be better on somebody else. Like, I'm not saying that they'd be better on Panette, I'm just saying that maybe they're not best on Saphir, and maybe Saphir might like a longbow. You know, that sort of thing. Anyway, gonna end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.